It is 90 seconds Doomsday, and there are no more United States of America, just regions. North, South, East, West Coast, Southwest, Midwest. We are in the Southwest. We have little or no water. We have some gasoline and a lot of guns, explosives, and rocket launchers. We took them from the Air Force Base. We also had a small private plane, but the water lords had helicopters.
And how exactly did you get past the guards?
Tear gas canisters. Half your guards were either drunk or stoned. It wasn't that hard.
It would not be the first time that they've surprised me with their incompetence. Very well. What brings you before the Monsignor and his flock?
My name is Jimmy. You have my wife. I want her back.
Well, Jimmy, I'm in a good mood today, so I won't be killing you just yet. But to give away someone who has already been saved, that carries a heavy price indeed. What do you have to trade for her?
I may have access to a water well in Catalina.
That is interesting. And the water is clean, it hasn't been contaminated by the mines or mucked up by people using it as a latrine?
Nope. Here's a picture of my wife.
Seems a little old, a little dumpy to be one of our prostitutes. What skills does she have?
She's a registered nurse. She treats half your bikers for syphilis and drug overdoses.
In that case, it may be especially difficult to give her up. But I do admire anyone who can get past all those men, drugs and syphilis aside. We can always kidnap a doctor. I tell you what, you deliver the well's location to me, we make certain that the water is clean, usable, and exactly where you say it is, and I'll give you your wife. Do we have a deal? Very good. So go with God and bring me that map.
God, where did we put that map? Where did we put that map? Monsignor, that son of a bitch had me followed. Damn helicopter's chasing me for the location. To be at their house. It's a letter from Chip. Dear Jimmy, you don't have to be such a survivalist. I know that the Marana police will come back any day now and straighten this whole mess out. And the water lords seem like reasonable guys. I don't think they would hurt me or Betty. I'm sure we can get them to consider going back to South Tucson and leaving us alone. Anyway, Betty and I have decided to take the RV and drive back to Minnesota to live until this whole thing blows over. You know, land of 10,000 lakes, plenty of water. The map is in the same place it always was, if you need it. What? Where's the Monsignor?
Never mind you that. We had a bit of a situation. Got a change in personnel. What's wrong? You look confused. We're expecting somebody other than me to be here? Well, right now, me is all that matters. Name's Roger Greenleaf, commander of the Water People's Liberation Army of Baja, Arizona. They call me Rogue. And I'm here to tell you and the rest of the people of Arizona that y'all are now my prisoners. Welcome to the new People's Republic of Arizona.
You captured us? How did you do that?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Matter of fact, it was surprisingly easy. Couldn't even call it a challenge. We started with Tucson. All the people of combat age were down on spring break in Mexico. And all the rest were far too comfortable in the air conditioning. So all I had to do was walk right on in and take control.
My name is Jimmy Dawson. You have my wife. I have a map to a water well in Catalina to trade for her.
Ah, that Jimmy Dawson. That was me. Your wife? She must be Angelina. I'm guessing.
How did you know that?
Never you mind. Tell me, Jimmy. Why do you want your wife back so bad to begin with?
I can't live without her, literally. She cooks, she keeps house, she keeps track of all our social obligations and medical appointments. I literally can't live without her.
Is that so? Well, you might want to tell her that yourself.
You have one of these that actually works?
Indeed I do.
Hello? Angelina? Oh my God, I missed you so much. How are you? Where are you?
I'm up in Minnesota at the memorial for Betty and Chip. So terrible what happened to them. but I'll be back in Tucson soon.
Oh, thank God. The house is a mess, and
Jimmy.
I can't figure out the Google Calendar, and I've got medical appointments coming up. I know.
I'm coming home soon, yes, but Jimmy, I'm not coming home to you. I've been working with Rogue, and Rogue and I, we are together. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
I can't believe this. We've been married for 40
It's all right,
years.
Jimmy. Mind you're not alone with it.
How could she leave me like this?
Well, life's like a flowing river, man. Sometimes we don't appreciate what we got until it's gone.